Student of class 11. Today I am going to start your third chapter from snapshot, that is Rangaj Marriage. Rangaj Marriage by Masti Venkatesh Iyengar. By Masti Venkatesh Iyengar. Now first I am going to tell you all about the summary of that chapter, Rangaj Marriage. It is very interesting chapter. You will get entertain it. Now in the first paragraph of the chapter, you will find that the narrator has described about his village Hosahalli. The narrator has described about his village Hosahalli, and he said that the village Hosahalli is not mentioned in the geography. Now for that he blamed the English geographers as well as the Indian geographers. He said that the English geographers did not mention this village in the map in geography book. In the same way, he blamed the Indian geographers also that they also did not mention this village in geography. Now, the poet just blamed the Indian and the English geographers that they did not mention, and he said that the Indian geographers followed blindly the English geographers. They also did not mention the village Hosahalli in geography. But the narrator is not going to blame to the poor cartographers. Cartographers means a person who draws the map. That person is known as the cartographer. So he did not blame the cartographer because he thought that the cartographers are the poor person when the English geographers, Indian geographers did not mention this village in map in geography. So the cartographers can also forget it. Now he said some of the important things of his village. Firstly, he tells about a sweet dish, that is Kari Gadabu. Kari Gadabu, it is a kind of South Indian fried sweet filled with coconut and sugar. Thus, firstly he told about the important thing of his village, that is Kari Gadabu. Now second, he told the famous person of his village, that is a doctor named Gunda Bhatt. The narrator has used this name to give a sense of fun among the readers. That's why he has named the doctor, popular doctor, famous doctor of his village Hosahalli, that he is Dr. Gunda Bhatt. Now third, he again just said about the mangoes of his village. He said that the mangoes of his village are also very popular. They are popular for their sourness. The sourness of the mangoes, if anyone will taste it, certainly it will just reach in the deep into the mind of the people. And thus the narrator just said that the sourness of the mango will be remembered forever for that person if that person has tasted the mango. Now the narrator also took some mango and prepared chutney of that mango. He just tasted that chutney. In the evening he felt that he had been suffering from cough. So he went to doctor for cough medicine, and thus he thought himself that the sourness of mango of his village is also a very important thing. Now next thing, he described about a creeper. That creeper, he said that is also very famous, very popular. The flowers of that creeper are going to be behold. It looks very beautiful. So he also described about the flowers of his village. That also make Hosahalli a popular thing, a very important thing. Now next, he just described about the chapter. Now see the chapter. In the chapter, the main character is Ranga. The main character is Ranga. Ranga is the son of an accountant in village. The accountant was very courageous to send his son Ranga to Bangalore for studies. After 6 months, Ranga returned back to his village, and a large number of people gathered there to see Ranga. And what happened? When a large number of people were collected there to Ranga's house to see him, the narrator also went there to see Ranga, whether he changed or not. Now when he reached there, he found a large number of people were gathered there. Thus, at the same time, he found that an old lady went near Ranga and checked his chest whether he has his janevara or not. Janevara means janev, whether he wore his janev or not. When she found that he has his janevara, then after she announced that Ranga has not changed his caste. Ranga has not changed his caste. Then after, the people just saw Ranga. Some people talked with Ranga. Then after, the crowd melted away from there. And after that, the narrator got opportunity to see Ranga. Now, the narrator just talked about here and there to Ranga. Then after, he asked about the Ranga's view towards marriage. Ranga was feeling himself very mature. So he said to narrator that he only wanted a mature girl to marry. He will marry to that girl, to a girl of his own choice. And then he announced the narrator he only wanted to marry a mature girl. Now, what happened? The narrator was a determined person. When he heard that Ranga wanted a mature girl for marriage, and then he at once decided that he will certainly arrange Ranga's marriage according to himself. And thus he started to thought about a girl for Ranga. He found that Rama Rao was also living in his village, and his niece, N-I-E-C-E, niece means Bhatiji. Rama Rao's niece was 11 years old. Her name was Ratna. She was very beautiful girl. She used to play veena and harmonium. She also used to sing very sweet, and thus the narrator thought that perhaps Ratna will be the perfect girl for Ranga. Now he just planned to make a meeting between Ranga and Ratna. Now next day, he just called Ratna to his house for some buttermilk. When Ratna reached there for the buttermilk to narrator's house, the narrator just requested her to sing a song. At the same time, Ratna just started a song, and she started to sing in a very sweet voice. At the same time, the narrator also called Ranga. Now, as she started her singing, after some time, Ranga also reached there. Ranga heard the sweet voice of Ratna, and then he was greatly impressed by the sweet voice of Ratna. Now he wanted to see the face of that girl, the face of the singer. Who is that girl? Who is singing so sweet, in sweet voice? So he wanted to see the face of Ratna. As he wanted to see, the light was blocked. Ratna found that someone is outside, and so she stopped her singing. The narrator came out. He found that Ranga was there. Now, the narrator also found that Ranga was very curious. Ranga was very excited to know about the singer. But the narrator, he was not going to tell very clearly about Ratna to Ranga. And then what happened? The next day, the narrator found that Ranga was not feeling well, as he was only thinking about the girl Ratna, because he was greatly impressed by the sweet voice of Ratna. And so the narrator found that Ranga is looking disturbed, so he offered the character Ranga to go to doctor, but Ranga said that no, he will not go to doctor, he is feeling quite well. Then after he said Ranga to go to Shastri. Before taking Ranga to Shastri, the narrator had already met Shastri, and he planned what he has to say in front of him to Ranga when he will take Ranga to his house next day. So according to his plan, he took Ranga to his house, to the house of the Shastri. And then after, Shastri now started to see his sum of the book, and then after he told that the boy is thinking about a girl, and the girl name is may be found the things there in the sea. So the narrator just asked about the name of the girl. So he said that the name of the girl may be Kamla, the name of the girl will be Ratna. So the narrator now started to think about Ratna, and Ranga was looking little happy after hearing the name of Ratna. But the narrator said that the girl is already married. How Ranga can marry with that girl? He was telling a lie to Ranga. But Ranga, he was going to believe that yes, the girl is already married, so he cannot marry that girl Ratna. Now again he was looking sad. In the way when they both were returning, the narrator and Ranga, they both were returning, in the way there was the house of Rama Rao. The narrator just went inside the house of Rama Rao, and after some time he came out. Then after he announced Ranga that the girl is not married, and now he can marry that girl. After that Ranga just felt very happy, and then after the narrator, as a good matchmaker, he just arranged the marriage of Ranga with Ratna. Now Ranga and Ratna, they both were married. They both had a son. They both had a son of 3 years. One on third birthday of the Ranga's son, the narrator went to his house and asked the name of Ranga's son. Ranga said that his name is Shyam. The narrator also named himself in the chapter as Shyam. The narrator also named himself as Shyam. So the narrator said that he is as black as aisle cake, and that's why his parents named him Shyam. Why have you named your son Shyam? He is having very fair complexion. But he again answered himself. He said that it is the English system to name some of the person to whom you are going to be affected very much. So he answered himself that the English people used to follow such type of thing. So he just enjoyed there, and thus there was a very good end of the chapter. Ranga and Ratna, they both were married, they both had a son, they both had a very good family, and the narrator was feeling himself a very good matchmaker. So he was feeling himself very successful matchmaker. Now in this video I have told you all about the summary. In next video I will explain about the chapter. Okay, then see you all in next video.